How you doing, guys? This is part 3. Yes, I said it. Part 3 of my Uber and Lyft new driver onboarding. That's what I'm going to call this series. Uber and Lyft driver onboarding. Alright. Now you've been driving. Now you know some safety items. Now we're going to get into some of the nitty gritties here. Uber and Lyft have something they call an Uber Surge and Lyft Prime Time. I will tell you this, if you join any of the Facebook groups for the Charleston, South Carolina area, and I think it's some of the other markets too, if you post earnings, surge, or anything like that in your market area, they will delete your post and possibly boot you out of there. And trust me, these Facebook groups are good for discussions about rules and regulations, questions, and anything of the sorts like that. They are very good. I would recommend you looking them up and joining them. All you gotta do is take a screenshot of your driver profile on Uber and your dashboard on Lyft, and most of the time the admins will let you in. So, that being said, Surge and Uber, Prime Time and Lyft. Basically what it is right now, in this Charleston, South Carolina market, they have not brought the new Surge yet for Uber, which will be set dollar amounts, which is a scam by Uber. I'm going to tell you it like it is. Uber will screw you as the driver. So will Lyft if they can get away with it. Don't you believe that everybody's your best friend, because they're not. So, Surge and Prime Time. I can tell you this, if it's surging, more than likely there's going to be prime time somewhere. Alright. Do not, I repeat, do not chase Surge and Prime Time. You can think about going that way, like if it's downtown Charleston. Use the rider apps, the regular Uber app and the regular Lyft app. And you can actually change, your little position. You can see what cars are actually in that area. If you see a lot of cars, like pictures of cars, either A, they're close to ending a trip, or 2, they've ended a trip and they're waiting for a rider. So, that being said, don't chase the surge, because it will burn you each time. Lyft, if there's prime time, I'll tell you this, I've been very lucky on those. I've ended up in a few prime times this last couple weeks. If I was in one, I got a ride in one. Or if I got a ride to a prime time zone. So, that being said, Uber likes to do what we call fake surge. Basically, it'll say it's surging, and it's not. It's just a ploy to redistribute drivers. So, that being said, watch your maps, pay attention, learn the area. I'm not going to tell you all the areas to go sit at. I can tell you one area I would not recommend sitting at, and that would be the Charleston International Airport. I will attach a video and a link on how to get to the parking currently at the airport. Now, they're talking about it changing in the near future, and when they do, I will make another video, and I will post it in the link, in the description. That being said, if you do go sit at the airport, I have sat there for up to 3-4 hours waiting for a ride. I'll tell you this, average out of the airport I make in an Uber X or Lyft Basic, it's been $15-16. You get the occasional trip out to Kiowa. I'll tell you this, if you're driving for Lyft, you will have to pay to get on to Kiowa. They have not fixed that yet. They have not worked out a deal with Kiowa yet. Uber has. Lyft has not. So, that being said, at the airport, follow the rules, watch my video. It'll show you how to properly, I have 2 videos, one how to drop off there and one how to pick up there. Sorry, I had to get a drink. Follow those videos closely, and it gives you a guideline on where you're supposed to go. So, that being said, Friday, Saturday, Sunday mornings. This is a big one. If you are running the drunk crowd like I do a lot of times, you need to know about the King Street and Market restrictions. Hence, I made a video, and the link will be posted in the description. in that video, I'll walk you through where you cannot pick up at between 12. I always tell everybody 12. The true time is 12:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning. You cannot pick up and drop off in the King Street, on the King Street itself, or in the market area. The King Street restrictions from Spring Street to Calhoun Street, to be more specific to y'all. On the side streets, there are a couple of side streets that get blocked off at nighttime. That's for taxis only. We are not a taxi. We are a TNC rideshare. Therefore, you cannot get into those areas. If you do, you will get in trouble and you will get a ticket. The ticket for either one of these infractions is $1,100. Yes, you heard me right. $1,100 US dollars. That's a lot of money. And I know a lot of drivers don't make that much money running the system. So, with that being said, you need to pay attention to what you're doing. Now, I'm just going to warn y'all going to see some blue lights here in a second. I'm passing a scene of an accident. Ooh, pretty rough one. And just so you know, those are quite common on I-26. Wow, it's more than a scene of an accident, it looks like. They got the car open and 101 cops. That might have been a police chase. They got people on the side of the road and all. But, back to the restrictions. If you get caught picking up in those areas, you will face that $1,100 fine. You will have to go before a judge. And he might only drop it. If it's your first offense, he'll only drop it probably at about $250, if that. Depends on how belligerent you get. So, that being said, watch those videos, learn those restrictions, use the side streets. You know, Ann, Wolf, John. You can use all those streets, you just can't get in taxi areas. Reed Street, I think is the name of the other one I use. Then you got Vendor Horse. I think it's Vendor Horse, maybe. I can't remember off the top of my head. But when you go down there, you'll notice the side streets and you can follow the Ubers. Call your rider. And tell you this, if you drop off that night in that area, warn your rider, hey, if you're out between 12 and 3 in the morning, just so you know, we can't pick up and drop off here. You walk to a side street, no problems. Walk to a side street, call your ride, and then call your driver. And let them know where you are. Driver will love you for it. Now, me personally, if I'm waiting for a rider, I get to where I'm going to be at, I get close, and then I call them. Hey, I can meet you on the corner on this street down here. You see me in my four-ways on. I have a sunroof. I open my sunroof. I put my hand out. I said, look for the guy waving his hand out of a sunroof. And they find me every time. I never have a problem. And I've been doing this, Uber for almost 3 years now. I've been doing Lyft since they came to Charleston. Never once have I had an issue. I had one no-show out of all those rides. And I'm out there every weekend. I'm out there just about every single weekend. So, that covers another ticketing issue right there. Now, the state of South Carolina, their official position is no cash tips. That is a touchy subject. Me as a driver, I am very touchy about that too. I do not agree with it. So, that being said, if you have a tip jar in your vehicle, you will get a ticket. And if you watch my ORS videos, they go over that in there. Also, they have a picture, one of the slides is the violation step-up list. Basically, your first one, your second violation, all of them have to be the same one to be able to get the increase in the fines. So, I'm trying to save y'all some money. I'm running out of time in this video. Don't forget to like it, comment on it, subscribe to it, turn your notifications on. Do those 4 things for me. That like button helps keep this video running. I do not get paid. Right now, I'm doing all this for free. Yes, free. So, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. If there's anything else you need, listen, my name is Gova Krobosinski. This is my channel. You can always email me. Leave a comment in there. I try to reply to every single one. Y'all have a good one now. I'm probably going to end up doing a 4th video, so stay tuned for it.